Alright guys, in today's video we are going to be getting to Ultimate Champion in Splashyard. Bro, this guy really thought that was going to work, bro? No way. But yeah, this guy's way too funny, bro. So, I mean, we could just go in for our Goblin Sign Graveyard here just because we're up so much elixir. Oh man, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We get our king activated. Sorry for not talking that much right there. But yeah, he has his Goblin Gang. His next barrel is Evo. So the Dark Goblin, I don't know if he has a princess or not yet. I haven't seen him put it down. I also don't know if he has a Goblin Gang. I haven't seen him put that down either. Okay, there's his princess. Yeah, so this version of Logbait is a little bit harder just because of the quicker cycle and mostly just the Dark Goblin. So yeah, there's his yeah, I think he really wanted to get us to use our like hopefully Dark Goblin's okay, he doesn't Dark Goblin in the middle. I was kind of hoping he Dark Goblin in the middle, but that's fine. He has to log on defense, so it's like alright, I guess you could say. Okay, he kind of wants to save his Dark Goblin there, but because of that we can get our nice poison off on this, get our Ice Wizard off on this. Okay, the princess got a little bit too much damage. This guy's not playing that bad, but he doesn't have his Evos in cycle. He uses Evo Dark Goblin. He has his Goblin Gang in cycle now? Okay, he's gonna decide not to Goblin Gang. Man, I really messed up with that poison there. Okay, it still dies. That's pretty good. He's probably gonna Princess the Bridge. No Princess the Bridge. Man, these players, they just spam everything, guys. Okay, nice. We got the Dark Goblin and the poison. Man, how do we get no damage? Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna set up for a big, like, kind of push here. Since we have our Evo Knight in cycle, we're gonna try and get this in front of everything. Gonna get our cannon down fast. Okay. And then now we're going to go for our graveyard. Go for our bar barrel because we need to play some defense, right? We need to get our poison down as soon as we can. He's doing a good job of not using his Goblin Gangs on defense, actually, I will say. Okay, nice. Our Goblin Sign dude got on the tower, which is really good for us. We can use our Evo Cannon here to kind of kill both of these princesses. Nice, and that's a great win there. Really nice win there, actually. Nice. Alright guys, in the next game here. Okay, he bar barrels. Oh, I don't know if we needed tonight since his bar barrel is under leveled actually. But okay, we can get a poison off on this bar barrel plus E-drag. I don't know. That could be what? Okay, plus maybe some type of wow. He actually lets our. Okay, I don't know if we. Okay, it seems to be a lumber loon. We're gonna have to let our. We're gonna have to let the balloon get a connection there. Lumberjack got a little bit more damage than I wanted it to, though. He's probably going to use a barb. Okay, Bowler is very crazy. I would say Bowler is crazy to use there. Wow. He has his Evo E-Dragon cycle. I mean, not right now, but it... Yeah, now it is. Okay, we get a lot of nice damage there. We're going to use our Ice Wizard here to defend this. Then we're just going to use our Tornado here to defend this. So the Ice Wizard is blocking up this lane, so it feels kind of like really awkward to like push into it, I guess you could say. He doesn't have his Barb Barrel, so he can't just kill the Ice Wizard freely. So yeah, he has to overcommit with the Evo E-Dragon, which is exactly what we wanted. He doesn't have enough Elixir for a balloon now. And his... Okay, maybe the Rage will make it get one hit, but it doesn't. Nice. Yeah, so really nice job like understanding that we can protect our Ice Wizard there. Because if we didn't there, he was going to go in for a Lumberjack and a balloon, right? So we knew that, and we just wanted to kind of... Okay, we're just going to go in with just a Goblin Sign here. We're not going to go in for more than that. Usually, you know... Gonna get some damage on the Lumberjack here. He's gonna balloon. We know he's gonna balloon. Okay, he bowlers in the wrong lane. Completely bad bowler. He has his Inferno Dragon, so instead of Night Graveyarding, we're gonna Goblin Sign Graveyard, so the Doctor gets its electric charge off, I guess, whatever you want to call it, on the really bad tornado by this guy. And nice, that was just a really nice win. GG's. Alright guys, in the next game here, okay, he knights. We're gonna knight into that. Remember with Splashyard, we're always trying to play a little bit passive, unless he starts doing some like this type of stuff. Like, so the players that usually Tesla the bridge, just a little tip, I guess. Players that Tesla the bridge usually have Expo, guys. And not just Expo, Icebo. Yeah, I was going to say, actually, Icebo. So... Okay, he has to overcommit a little bit with the Tornado there. Man, we don't have our Graveyard in cycle, so this is like a little bit unplayable. Gonna Cannon plus Barb Barrel here. Okay, that doesn't full counter somehow. We're gonna get our Knight in front of this. Hopefully that's in front, right? Yeah. Okay, nice, that's in front. So, he has a Rocket as his last card. He has his Tesla in cycle, so right now we're kind of giving him a free cycle to his Evo Tesla, which is not good, but you kind of need to play aggressive against Icebo in single elixir. At least our Graveyard Skeletons kind of take out his entire Ice Wizard, which is what we wanted. And now his Tesla's dead, so we can't go in for like an Expo comfortably here, right? We don't want to play like ultra passive. And also we kind of like want to cycle our cards like not in the back, right? Because then he's going to get a lot of rocket value. He doesn't have his Tesla, so that was, I think, a bad... Okay, he's going to let our Ice Wizard connect, which is pretty interesting, I will say. Okay, really nice Goblin Sign. He can't really tornado it. So yeah, he has a tornado in his deck, so we always need to kind of be like cautious about where we... Okay, I kind of fucked up there. So his next Tesla is Evo. So... Okay, he's gonna rocket. That's perfectly fine with us. He kind of like, I guess you could say like he wasted his like advantage that he had there. It's not really like a waste though, because he's up in damage now, so he didn't really have any other play to make. Okay, there's his Evo Tesla. At least we had to make it use it on defense and not offense, which is good. So we're gonna Goblin Sign in front like this, not like off to the side or anything, because then his tornado would be able to like tornado it away. I would say really interesting rocket, because now we can kind of be disrespectful with like the push that we want to make. We're also gonna cannon the bridge here right when the Tesla pops up. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the damage on the Tesla. We're gonna poison on his Ice Wizard. All right. Some decent. Oh yeah, some nice, really good damage there actually. So he's probably going to. Okay, I'm gonna Ice Wizard in the back here. Okay, so this guy's just setting up for defense here. Okay, he has Evo Tesla in cycle, I knew that. Get our ability off. Man, look at these Ice Bow players, man. It's just so, like, wrong. Wrong playstyle, bro. Kill the Ice Wizard off really fast. Nice, we get some crazy lucky skeleton chip there. That was just the worst. That was just like the worst expo ever. Like, I don't even know anymore. We're just gonna start spamming our, it's like kind of hard to play, right? So we're just gonna start spamming our spells, spamming all of our stuff on it. And that should be game. Nice, really nice win there. Man, that was a weird game, but hopefully maybe you guys can learn something from this. This guy was just playing really weird. Alright guys, in the next game here, okay, bats. So he could miner with this, or he could do something with this, right? Oh my god, these players, man. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough to get the balloon to... Okay, it is enough to get the balloon to go to the King Tower without getting a hit. Yeah, so, yeah. We had to, he kind of overcommitted a little with that fireball, right? I don't know, what do you guys think? We can Goblin Sign the back here for free since he doesn't have his fireball. We can, I like to say disrespectful, like we don't have to think really about putting our Goblin Signs in the back, right? We can just do it. He's gonna have to spend a little bit more to defend this Goblin Sign, so let's see what he has in Mega Knight, of course. Of course he has a Mega Knight, but it's okay. That's why we didn't Graveyard, right? We would have, you know, usually we would go in for the poison plus the Graveyard there, but really, really nice Ice Wizard Splash, and again, a little bit of an overcommit with the arrows, I feel like. Plus, he just kind of wasted his bats. So, you know what? We're just going to go in here. He doesn't have his bats. Okay, he has a Skarmy, really random Skarmy. We're not going to go in for more than this because our Ice Wizard is... Okay, if the Ice Wizard decides to shoot, it will take out the skeleton army. Okay, we should have just went in for the tornado there. We would have probably taken his entire tower, but it's okay. We're playing a disciplined game here. So, we're going to Goblin Sign to the back. He's probably going to fireball it based on how this guy has been playing before. Okay, he's not. So now we can get a free poison on his Witch. So with these like heavier type of like decks, like Lumberjacks, Mega Knights, you know, Witches, those type of things, right? We're kind of going to always want to we're kind of gonna always want to like play it a little bit more safe, right? Like we're gonna be looking for poisons on the tower. We're gonna be looking for. We're gonna need a bar barrel here just to get an extra tank for the Mega Knight. Okay, so he has his Skarmy in cycle. He doesn't have his bats in cycle, so we're gonna get our poison off here, and then we can get our cannon off here. Yeah, that should pull. Yeah, so he had to waste his arrows on offense or on defense, I mean. So we're not really too worried about him going in for anything more on offense. So there's his lumberjack. There's his. Okay, that's weird. I didn't know he had that in cycle yet. Okay, and he's gonna get a hit here. That's perfectly fine. Okay, that was actually a good Skarmy. I thought he was gonna use it on the. I thought he was gonna use the Skarmy on the graveyard and not on the push. So that was actually good, well played by him. But yeah, we take the win here. He was kind of just overcommitting a little bit. Nice win. All right, guys. In the next game here. We are getting closer to Ultimate Champion. I'm just going to take my poison here. Just because I feel like I have some good cards in cycle for defense. Because I know that the poison doesn't actually kill his witch. So there's like a chance for him to put something in front. But he doesn't. So we're going to go with our Goblin Sign into the wizard. The witch is going to get some chip damage. That's fine. Let's see if he plays anything else with this wizard. Okay. We're just going to pop the ability here. Nice. Really, really clean defense there, guys. Nice. So now if he witches in the back, we can Ice Wizard into it. Oh, shit. Okay, I did not know this guy had Ram Rider. Nice, nice. Let's go, guys. We got the Goblin Sign dude down fast enough for the charge to hit. No! I meant to press the ability, guys. Oh no, this is really bad. He's just gonna wizard or like E-wizard or something, yeah. Wait, surprisingly, the graveyard actually was like, I mean, it was bad. Okay, wait, we actually can't. I was gonna say to cannon, but then we actually can't cannon there because he has a Ram Rider, so yeah, we just can't cannon there. And we had to put our knight not directly on top of the wizard because okay. We're gonna cannon here. We're gonna Ice Wiz. We don't know what spells he has actually. Okay, he has this stupid card. Okay, he has arrows. That's really good information. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna actually get off like a high cannon on his E-Wiz maybe. Okay, it's also gonna be hitting the Pekka, which is really nice. Okay, he has a zap. His tower is not giving him much help here at all, which is really good for us. We're gonna Ice Wizard down low. Gonna Knight in front of our Ice Wizard. Okay, we can get a poison off on this wizard. He has an E-Wizard, Witch, and a regular wizard. I don't know what I just said. He has a Ram Rider that he's not been able to play. Okay, there's his Ram Rider. Somehow the Ram Rider is not going to the cannon, but honestly, kind of worked out. We're gonna get poison off on his witch here. I'm sorry for not talking as much, guys. I'm sweating right now. Oh my god, dude, that Ram Rider almost got a hit, but I think we should win the game here. Let's go, guys. Wow. That was actually a really sweaty game. Holy shit. GG's, though. Alright, guys. In our next game here. Alright. So I will cut to an... Oh. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So really nice start for us here. I'm just going to cycle my knight in the back. Have Goblin Sign if he tries to do anything in the other lane. Okay, we're just going to Goblin Sign in the back here, actually. And we could get like a cannon up high after it jumps. Okay. So some of this guy's cards are level 14. I saw that his bats are level 14. Okay. That was a I would say that was a pretty good Night Balloon by him, right? Like maybe he couldn't defend. Okay. I would say that's a pretty questionable. Those are bad bats, especially a bad miner. We're gonna graveyard with this Ice Wizard here. Oh, he has Goblin Gang, okay. That's good to know. We're gonna want to go same lane as him here. Whoa. Really good Evo Cannon there. Okay, we're gonna get our Goblin Sign down as fast as we can. Okay, nice. Yeah, and I think we just won the game here. He's gonna Mega Knight. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that wasn't the best, but... Wow, really? That was a crazy bar barrel. I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff happening now is a little bit lucky. So, okay, let's just settle down a little bit, play some defense here. There's his... Wait a second, I didn't even see my King Tower. That's not good. Okay, we're making him use the cards in the lane he doesn't want to. Wow, lots of really good damage there. Okay. So our King Tower is actually really low, which is kind of funny. Oh, nice. We're getting some really good damage here. Okay, I think our Goblin Sign got on the tower somehow, which is super good of us. Nice, let's go. Great win, guys. Man, he almost took our King Tower. That's kind of funny. GG's. Alright, guys, in the next game here, we're starting to get really close to Ultimate Champion. I think we're like 2 or 3 games away. Okay, he has a Goblin Barrel. Whenever I see a Goblin Barrel, I'm already thinking like Goblin Gang. So let's just confirm that here, yeah. Just because he has a Cannoneer, we can like kind of over-aggressively go in for this. He's gonna have to defend our Barbarian more. Okay, actually, I guess not. But yeah, I mean, it got a swing, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna get our Knight down on this Princess. So he's playing like Log Bait. It seems like classic bait, but just with a really nice King Tower activation there. No hits. If you time it really well, you can actually get that type of... So we're gonna cannon here because we were gonna want to cannon on the Knight anyways, just to cycle to our Evos. Like, we could have used an Ice Wizard, but we want to cycle to our Evos. Also, the Ice Wizard is just like better for killing Goblin Gangs than and it's also better for killing princesses than a cannon. So yeah, we just want to use our cannon basically as much as we can in this matchup. Okay, we're just gonna play it safe here and just go in for our poison. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're gonna take the damage on this side because our King Tower is gonna help. If we can use our poison in this matchup in single elixir, that means that we are like cycling our cards properly, if that makes sense. So, because he can kind of outcycle us with his Ice Spirit and his like barrels and stuff, which is like fine, because we have like other responses. But sometimes in single elixir, I'm sure like some of you like other graveyard players have seen, like it's very possible. See, like right there, this is like a perfect example of what I was just talking about. Since we got to use our poison and like get some value out of it, we could get to our bar barrel. So sometimes it is really easy to get stuck in like a bad cycle. But now that it's double elixir, we can start being like a little bit more aggressive. Okay, so he had a good princess there. We have to use our Evo Cannon, but it's really nice that we have the option of like using Evo Cannon, I guess. Okay, we use our bar barrel poorly here, but it got the cannon like off of the... Yeah, so our King Tower is just helping us a bunch in this matchup. We're making some mistakes, but overall we're playing it pretty well, I would say. Yeah, he just rockets our King Tower. Let's just hit him with the well played. You know, I would say this matchup is definitely harder if he has a Princess Tower. So, yeah. Really good game though, GG's. Alright guys. In our next game here, I think we're 2 games away. Man, this guy's already crying. Okay, I will cut to when we start playing stuff, or when it is double elixir. Alright guys, so he just cycled his Pekka in the back, so we're just going to immediately Goblin Sign in the other lane. It's going to get some damage, not going to get a lot, but we just had to do that, so he couldn't have put the Witch behind his Pekka, because if we play against like a big Pekka push at this point in the game, we're just going to straight up lose. Come on, the Ice Wizard needs to start like actually shooting stuff. So we had to use an extra tornado there that we didn't really want to use, but hopefully he can't punish us too much for it. Okay, so he has a Musketeer. We are actually going to cycle our Goblin Sign here. Whoa. Okay, we kind of missed the poison a little bit. Definitely missed the poison a little bit, but we're gonna go in for the graveyard here because he doesn't have his minion horde in cycle. I just think that was just like a bad minion horde in general. We can also get our ability off here. So yeah, we get a lot of damage. Nice. If I was this guy, I think where he messed up was going in for that like random like push. Also, what are these terrible Skarmies? Like my. Okay, we're just gonna activate our King Tower here with this. We're gonna get our Ice Wizard down. So have we not put our Knight down a single time in this game? I'm gonna cycle our cannon here. See if he Pekkas the bridge. Probably should Pekka the bridge. What are these Skarmies? I don't understand this guy at all. I have no idea what I'm playing against. Let's go, guys. Great win. Whoa, that was kind of close at the end there, but nice. Nice win. GG's. Sorry for not talking that much in that game. Alright, guys. We are in our last game here to Ultimate Champion. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I'm sorry for not uploading as much recently. This is, like, my last semester on campus, and there's, like, a lot of, like, graduation stuff going on. And, you know, I've been just spending more time with, like, friends and stuff like that and not playing as much Clash. Which is, yeah, I mean, it's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I don't want to be playing Clash all day and, like, I just do YouTube for fun, guys, so. I'm not trying to make it, like, my whole thing, right? We're just going to go for our ability here. I might even go in for this tornado or something, right? Like, I don't even know. Okay. So he thinks we overcommitted, which we definitely did. But we should be able to defend. Okay, he gets his ability off. Okay, that was going to do a lot of damage, and we were going to get, like, elixir from the... You know what? I'm going to go in with our graveyard here. Just because the Ice Wizard could get some really nice value, I think. Yeah. So I think the Ice Wizard... We need the Wizard to pop. Nice, yeah. So the Ice Wizard just got some really nice damage there. He doesn't have his Elixir Golem in cycle, but... He does have his Skeleton... Oh no, he does have his Elixir Golem. Okay. Looks like I was wrong there. I guess he did spam like a Night Witch and like a bunch of stuff at the bridge with his first push. Yeah, so this is just like a mindless Elixir Golem player, guys. We, our deck is really good against this deck. We shit on these kids, you know. That was a really good lightning, though. He got a lot of value with that lightning. But the skeletons on the right side of the tower are just stacking up a bunch of damage. And yeah, so since he doesn't have his lightning in cycle now, we can... Bro, thanks for that poison, bro. Even though the wizard, like, doesn't really die... So we're gonna just cycle our cards in the back here. No! I literally waited for his poison and everything, guys. I literally knew exactly what he was planning on doing. But it should be fine. Like, I think we still win, right? Yeah. Nice. Really nice win, guys. Let's see what my win percentage was. I was playing a lot in the early of the season, and I was just like losing a bunch. But yeah, let's see, 51%. Okay, that is, I mean, it's whatever, but yeah, it's not good for sure. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is how you get to Ultimate Champion with Splashyard. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a comment if you have any questions or you saw things that I could do better or just anything really. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.